Hello. In this video, we're going to show you how to use your tenant portal to submit a maintenance request so that we can easily get that from you and get your maintenance issue solved. This is definitely the fastest way to do it. It's better than calling us because we get immediately notified when you submit this and we have all the information in front of us, as a description of the issue as well as photos. So this is definitely the preferred method. And you can do this 24 hours a day. You don't have to wait for our office to be open in order to call in and put a service request in. You can just take care of it yourself right from our website. So first step, obviously, mesaproperties.net. That is our website. And at the very top, you can click on tenant login. And that's going to take you to a login page, which I'm already signed in, which is telling me here that gives me this home screen. I'm actually on the maintenance tab. It may take you to the home screen, which would look something like this. If you pay your rent online, then you're very familiar with this. And right here, I can request maintenance, or I can, in the left-hand menu, I can navigate to maintenance there as well. So once you're here, request maintenance. And you can actually see my old requests on the right, so you can track everything there, and they are all completed. But we can request maintenance. So give us a description of the issue. As specific as you can be is great, right? So I just type bathroom sink is leaking. That doesn't really tell us a whole lot. Is it the faucet that's leaking? Is it the connections at the bottom that are leaking? So try to be as specific as possible. If it is obviously a water leak, try and shut that water off to prevent any water damage from occurring. But give us a description of your issue here. And then we do always want you to add photos. So if you can get a picture of it, it helps us to understand the scope of the issue. And it also helps us because we will send those photos to the vendor that we're going to send out, and then they can see what they're going to need to do to fix it. And that way they can show up with parts on hand already and get that fixed for you even faster. So add some photos. I'm not going to do that here, but you would click there to do that and upload them. Now, this does give you the option to give us permission to enter the residence. If you're not going to be home and it's okay for us to use our key, you can do that here just by saying yes. And if you have a dog or if there's something we need to know, then please do check that box and let us know what the other circumstances are here, anything that we should know. If it's a no and you want to be home, that's fine. Or if there's no entry necessary, you can select that too. Hit next. Now, this gives us some preferred times. Now, a water leak is definitely something that's urgent. If it's something less urgent, then, try and give us some times though, not altogether. So if you pick 8 to 12, 10 to 2, 1 to 5, well, so you're available tomorrow, but if we don't have anybody tomorrow, then that kind of limits us. So try and pick, maybe a couple of different options that you are available throughout the rest of the week so that we can um, try and work with you on that. So that allows us to kind of know ahead of time when you're available. If you're always home, if you work from home or are just going to be there, then you can do available anytime. And you'll hit submit. And that pretty much will submit that work order over to us on our side. You can see right here at the top, your maintenance request has been sent to Mesa Properties. The status here is received. You can always check the status to see. It just says received. When we assign this to a vendor, it will change to say it's been assigned to a vendor. You'll also get email or text updates from us about that. You can request cancellation. So if you realize that it was just a loose fitting, you're able to tighten that yourself for this sink leak and it's no longer leaking. You can say, hey, I figured this out on my own. Just let us know why, and then submit cancellation request. Something like this, a bathroom sink leaking, we may still want to come out and just double check that everything's okay. So that's why it's a cancellation request, not an actual cancellation, because we're still going to want to review that. But as you can see here, this is just a great way for you to give us the information that we need to get your problem solved and for us to communicate back to you what the status is so you can see what's going on. So like I said, here's some past ones that were done on this property here that you can see statuses for there. Okay, if you are not really on a computer a whole lot and going, well, this is nice, but I'm mostly on my phone. Well, there is an app for this. It's called the Appfolio Portal, and this is the iPhone screen here now, which you can see. So in the Appfolio Portal, it looks very similar to the website. Select a unit to manage. So there we go. There should only be one. It does give you, obviously, the rent payment is there, renter's insurance, and if you keep scrolling down, There it is. You can actually see right there, bathroom sink is leaking. So this is all synced up, but the process is exactly the same if you want to do it from your phone on the AppFolio app for renters. So that's definitely possible. If you don't want to use the app, you can also just use the browser, navigate to our website, just like I showed you from the desktop, and it works all exactly the same. Okay, so that's going to be the best way for you guys to submit maintenance requests. If you have any questions or you need some assistance, your property manager will be happy to help. Just let us know.